students. So now I am going to show you how to animate this box. We want this box to stay in this position, but we want this to extend all the way to this edge. So this box is camera outlines. I want to make sure I'm in this layer. I'm going to untoggle it. And the way that it was drawn, so you'll see that there's contents and transform. I'm going to toggle contents. And you'll see that there's a group. Okay, so that's the whole group. So we're going to toggle this again. And you'll notice that it says anchor point. The anchor point is here in the center. In order to not have both these edges expand, we need to make the anchor point and put it here. So to activate the anchor point, we can hit the tool. We can click this up here in this corner. It's this icon. Also hitting Y activates it and it turns into, you can see the icon for moving the anchor point. I'm going to drag this anchor point directly onto this edge. Now that it's on this edge, what I'm going to do is get it to the point to where it is, everything's in, everything is now opaque. And I'm going to hit scale, but I'm going to actually unlink it first. Unlinking is unlinking scale. It allows us to scale one edge, the X and the Y, independently. So I'm going to hit this stopwatch. I'm also going to hit the stopwatch in the beginning. It's a good habit to kind of lock it in place. You'll see why in a moment. So now it is locked in place. I'm actually going to bring this out to this edge here, go about 6 frames. And let's see, if I go this way, you can see this is the X-axis. Now I'm going to expand it to where that covers up this edge here. Okay, great. Now there also could be a way here where you could see that it says 514.0. To be 100% accurate, it would actually be good to know the position ending of that last box there. So if I move this back, so there's a way to calculate it where you can just type in the number to where we're going to drag each one out. I'm just going to do this quickly. Let's actually see how this animates. I'm going to bring it back to the beginning. So I play it. Icons come in. They come in. This goes to the edge. This is a little bit slow, this animation. And also, I'm probably going to want to do some easy ease in because it's not exactly how I want it. So I'm going to bring this a little bit faster. And let's see how this plays. Okay, icons fade in. And this expands. Okay, to make this a more gentle or more smooth animation, I'm going to highlight these, right-click or control-click, and I'm going to easy ease in. You'll see that it actually will play a little bit smoother. Okay, and I'm going to try to get it, maybe I actually want to see how it goes a little bit faster. Bring this in. Oops, they're both highlighted, so they're all coming in together. So I'm going to highlight this one, bring this one in faster. Okay. Great. Okay, so there it came in. Okay, then I have a text layer that I got rid of, and to put another text layer in, I think once it finishes, I actually want my text layer to come in, and I'm going to hit T, and I'm going to type media and film. Okay, I can change this now. You'll see here that media and film is on the whole time. So to quickly change that layer and to shorten it, you can see it's on the top. I select that layer to keep it active. I'm going to hit the bracket, and now I trimmed it. And so now it actually won't be on until it starts right there. Okay, now I'm going to fade it in. There's that right, so I can go inside this text layer, right, toggle, go into, let's see, text. I don't want to do that one. I actually want to do transform. I'll do an opacity thing. So I'm going to come in here. I'll put a opacity. I'm going to just do it. I know it's 100%. That's fine. I want it to be a keyframe at the very beginning. And then I'm going to hit this little diamond. And then I go back to here to the original one. There's also a way where you can go between navigate so you don't have to drag it. So this is that one and then go here. That's a faster way to do it actually. More accurate too, so you're not adding an additional keyframe. Boom. Okay, so now let's play it and see how it looks. Okay, they fade in. They come in, this goes across. Okay, now I don't like the size of it. I definitely want to change that. I want to change the font. But now you get an idea where we can have this shape wipe across the screen, and then it goes into a segue into the actual video. We can animate the text. So this is what we're going to do is we can create, once we like the design, we can create as a template, animate these different individual icons to expand out, have the title come in, and then it would be kind of like the title animation for our films. Excellent. Happy animating.